It's May 3rd, 2017. Fourth video I'm posting today. One of the reasons I continue these videos is there's pertinent information I have on a variety of crimes, and some of it I've posted, and some of it I've dealt with in a book called The Assassination Code. Some of it's really recent, the last year and a half, and some of it the last 7 or 8 years. But anyway, essentially, if government allows me to die in this, and well, I've already had 2 attempts in my life, then so much of their crime, so much of the prosecution goes away. It gives government a chance to simply obstruct justice and be a part of a criminal conspiracy by allowing other elements to kill me without bringing me in and protecting me. So typical obstruction of justice. So one of the reasons I've been posting so much information and essentially exasperating the situation has been actively asking government to get me out. I've been to FBI offices, I've been to U.S. Attorney offices over the last year, and I've even been to federal courts and all asked for protection. I've asked for due process, but none of this. So federal government and federal courts will not protect me, and the Congress certainly, and government certainly will not do it as well. So the reason I post this is to let you know that I realize that even though there's a lot of information and they have a great deal of things that they can go on from my research and my computer and phone and all these things, the things that I know that aren't privileged information, don't have anything to do with any other privileges I've got, are things that for all intents and purposes put them in a position of being able not to deal with a significant conspiracy that is plaguing the U.S. government. So better to leave me out here and leave me in danger and leave me in a difficult situation rather than actually do the right thing. I'm always reminded, Sammy the Bull, the hitman for John Gotti, got U.S. Marshal protection to prosecute John Gotti, but the federal government has allowed 2 active attempts on my life and continues to do so, continues to allow me to be harassed and threatened and subjected to all kinds of difficulties. And simply put, if I were to pass away, so much of the prosecution and very guilty people would go free. And that's the element of the criminal conspiracy that the federal government is actively involved in, cover up, and it may be reach into the halls of the judicial, the Congress, the courts, and elements of the executive branch and various agencies. So that's the reason for so many of the posts and exasperating this situation recently.